kind of love. Oh, what are you? Have you actioned? Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Hassana Salisu, representing the SallhassyTV agency, and I welcome you to the BENUE second edition. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, one person. Please give me a few minutes. Let me quickly take an introduction of you, okay? Before we proceed. Please end this and cut it and action again. Please, all phones on silent, everybody. All right. Good evening, ladies and I am representing the SallhassyTV, and I welcome you to the second edition of the From AI Users to AI's Powered Creators, a powerful 7-day skills training, courtesy of the Director General, Bureau for Arts, Culture and Tourism, Dr. Shedrack Taylor Ukuma, PhD. Today, Mrs. Comfort Michael Sule will be taking us on a website development with artificial intelligence and also on book publishing and book writing with AI mastery. Thank you so much as we progress into today's training. Mrs. Comfort, the floor is all yours. Cut.
All right, thank you so much. Can everyone hear me clearly?
Okay, I think they're still joining. So while we wait for them to join, let me quickly
Yes,
introduce
yes, it's
the
important.
second person. Yeah. All right, this is our Tokyo interview. For those of you just joining, please do well to like the live. We're having 5% and 2 live. Do not forget to share the live to other people as well. Notify them so that they can come on live. While you're enjoying my introduction, I will take the second introduction and wait for the other persons to join us. Camera rolling. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hassana Salisu, representing the SallhassyTV agency, and I welcome you to the second edition of the BENUE Creative Forum. From AI to AI Mastered.
It's the first edition. You're saying second.
No, second. We did the first edition at BENUE State, so this is the second edition of the training.
Okay, can we cut and start?
Okay, cut and start again.
All right. You're on.
Stop shaking that nice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hassana Salis, representing the SallhassyTV agency, and I welcome you to the second edition of the BENUE Creative Forum, a free skills training for 7 days. And today, Mr. Genesis Sakonamo will be taking us on film making, also with AI and also the modern and foreign filmmaking processing. Thank you so much. Was that cool? All right, we have 10 persons already in. I told you guys we're not going to wait for anybody, so we're diving into training immediately. Mrs. Comfort, please, let's proceed.
All right, good evening, everyone. I hope you had some rest after the morning session. Please tell me in the chat how ready you are for tonight's session. Tell me in the chats and let me know that you can hear me clearly.
Yeah, they can hear us. Do not forget to
So
screenshot
in
your
the morning,
attendance.
I'll
Do not
just do a
forget to
1 minute
screenshot.
recap.
Please hold on a bit. Sorry. Do not
Okay.
forget to screenshot your attendance when you like on the live and you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Mrs. Comfort's channel as well. Those are the 5 major things you're supposed to do. Your 5 most important comments as the lecture progress. Do not forget to appreciate Dr. Shedra Taylor Okuma, which is your DG, and also give us an expression of how the training is going on the comment section. And don't forget to share to 5 groups. Each group you share this live to, make sure that you are screenshotting them and you are keeping it for your own good, like I said on the very first day. Thank you. Somebody said she cannot hear. If you can hear us, please, I want to hear you on the comment section. If you're with us, if you're following up, let me hear it on the let me get your comments in the comment sections. All right, let's go. We're good.
All
Miss
right.
Comfort.
So in the morning, we learned about AI prompting for book writing, articles, blogs, and I think we went around um, the prompting also. You know, the tone, talking about the tone, the tags, um, how it's important for you to bring your own ideas to AI so that you can come out with something original to you. You know, not just to the machine, something you'll be proud of. You understand this? And there's a way we all write, there's a way we all express ourselves, and that has to show in our work. This is very, very important. And tonight we are going to look at website development, which is also a very key part of our life as creators, because it's very important to have a digital footprint. And one of the ways you can do that is to really have a website. We see today how somebody builds a social media platform to a great number, sometimes hundreds of thousands and millions, and then suddenly it's taken down for some reason. But when you have a website, those kind of things hardly can occur to you. And so it's a place that you can build your digital footprints, whether you are into teaching, you are into consulting, you have a fashion business, whatever you are a caterer, you're a writer, whatever. It's very important that you have a digital footprint. And so today you're going to learn about building that website and taking it, to go live. And our case study today is really Claude. Don't mind me for always talking about Claude. It's a machine that I've really, really come to understand and learned over the past 1 year. So Claude is a powerful machine to build a website. Remember, we are not using coding. So a little child of 5 years, of 10 years can build a website. You don't need a code, you don't need nothing. You just need what I'm going to show you today to build your website. If you're following me, let me know in the chat. Say following, please. If you're with me today, let me know in the chat. Say following. It's very important that we engage. This will help us know that you are not cooking beans and that you are paying attention somewhere, wherever you are. Great, great, great. I'm seeing the response. So, before you set out to build your website, there are things that you must get together before you set out to build your website. As we said, AI is not there to replace the work that you do. There is a uniqueness about you. There's a personality about you. There is what you're building. You're building an organization, you're building a ministry, you're building a business that is peculiar to you. Even though maybe 2-3 people might have the same idea, similar ideas to you, but yours is quite different. So these are the things that we are going to look at today, what you need to put together before you even log into Claude or any other any other app that builds a website to build that website. The first thing today you have to know is the purpose and the audience. The purpose and the audience. What is your organization um, called to serve? What is your vision? What is your mission? What is your goal, aims, and objectives? What have you set out to accomplish? What does your organization want to do? Are you there to serve the rich people? Are you there to serve the privileged people? Are you there to impart knowledge? You see, go to some website or some organizations. Their role, basically, their assignment, basically, is to equip people, with the tools and knowledge required to fulfill God's purpose for their life. You see this. So every organization has a purpose. Some people will hate ignorance so much. All they want to do is to push out knowledge. You see this is to push out knowledge. So it's important that you understand the purpose for why you are building this organization, why you are building this website. You understand the audience, and you know that building a website, what you're doing is that you're taking your company, you're taking your business, you're taking your organization, to the world. That's why you're taking it to the world. That's what a website does for you. So anybody in the UK, in the US, in Africa, any part of the world can access what you bring to the market, can access what you offer. And so you get to Amazon. You just have to go to the Amazon is in the US, but right now it's worldwide. You just have to go to their website to buy a book from an author in US, from an author in Germany, an author in UK, even an author in Nigeria sell her book on Amazon. So it's very important to know that it's also important because you're taking your business to the rest of the world. Some people sell shoes, some people sell bag, some people sell consulting. Consulting, you just charge for speaking, you just charge for developing people. Do you understand this? So there are great people in the world that we know today who have website. This is how every other person can reach them, even if they don't have their phone number. So what is the purpose? What is your audience? Who are the people? Who are you called to serve? Do you understand this? So a few years ago, when I started to have the passion for teenagers, one of my vision was raise a mentally sound, morally upright, productive, and God fearing. And so, as I'm building my website, this is the highlight of it for me. That is going to be there. Everybody that comes to the website knows that the reason I set up to build this website is to raise a mentally sound, morally upright, productive, and God fearing youth. Do you understand this? So this is very important. Your purpose and audience is very important. Why does the website exist? Who is the website for? Who is the website for? So I could be charging ₦1 million or $1 million for people, banks to call me, to come and speak and train their staffs, to come and facilitate for them. I could be building a website for schools to call me, to come and train their teachers. You see this? So you have to define what you want to sell to the world. What you want to sell to the world, you have to define your purpose and your audience. Write it down on paper before you even type it. And number two, your site map, the list of pages you need. The list of pages you need. You know that the website has about pages, contact pages is there, the vision, the mission, how to reach, which is the contact. So a website has a list of pages that you have to be able to list out and say, well, some websites have galleries, some websites have video trainings, video messages. Do you understand it? So it's very important that you define the site map, how many pages. Some websites are just one. All you need to do is to log in, and that's the only page that shows you everything you need to know about the website.
Okay, excuse me. Please, everybody in the comment section, we're having 20. I can actually stop this training right now. Okay, we're having 29 people on this live, and only 17 people liked the live. So why should we be giving you this knowledge for free? And I said, follow this account and follow the co-host account. Follow Mrs. Comfort's account. You're not doing that, but you're sitting on my comment section, you are commenting. I will end up having 770 comments with only one subscriber, and you're getting a premium knowledge for free. It is not nice. Also, there's a love sign by the right hand side of your phone as you're online. You're to be tapping on that particular aspect. It should be taking up your the visibility. You see, as you're tapping on it, you can see live and other emojis. Just keep tapping on that angle while you're also dropping your comments, please. We can't be having 29 people on live and we're only having 19 people liking the live, and then we are giving out important information and knowledge to you. It's not nice. If una make me vex sef, I no go share this live video for public this thing for una make una access later. I'll just keep am as a private video. Oya, let's go, man.
All right. Yeah. So where we were at site map, talking about
Yeah.
the site map, the number of pages that we need. This is very, very important for you to take down. And so, um, and the third thing is your brand kit. When you look at GT, Guarantee Trust Bank, you see the orange. When you look at UBA, you see the red. When you look at Zenith, I think they have a red too. So you see different Fidelity, I don't know if it's green. You see different banks have different colors, that is just there. Everything that they do, everything that they have. And once you spot that orange and white, you know that this is Guaranteed Trust Bank. Once you spot that red, you know that this is UBA. So it's very important that you have a specific color that your brand is known for, and it reflects in your website and everything that you do. When you go to the website that I built for the Nehemiah School of Influence and National Transformation, which is the school that I lead, for the rebuilding of our great nation, Nigeria, my major color there is forest green. In everything I do, you see forest green. If I put out some of the PDF guides that I'm teaching with, you see forest green. Do you understand? And it's very, very deliberate. So somebody stumbles on it, they understand that, oh, first of all, it hits them that this is the Nehemiah School of Influence and National Transformation, or the New Nigeria Prophetic Gathering. So it's very important that you have your logo, you have your colors, you have your font. And the good thing now with AI is that you can speak with AI to help you develop these things. Just tell AI the vision, the people you want to reach. Do you understand this? And it's going to tell you, give it the ideas in your head about your vision, about your mission, the people you want to reach, the aims and objectives, and ask it to give you a logo. If you have a symbol in your heart, like some people might want to build a website, a logo, they already have a symbol. Some will say, oh, let there be the sign of a bird on the on the logo. Do you understand it? So whatever you have, you tell AI to add it to that. So it helps you to build your website. So your logo, you have your logo, the colors, the font. The font, choose a particular font that you want to be used. There are different kinds of font. And with AI, you might not understand a lot of things I'm saying, or you might be saying, what is font? When you read a book, those things that the words are put in, they are called fonts. A book generally has one font all through. Maybe the header might have a different font, but the body text from beginning to the end always has one particular font. So choose the font, choose the logo, choose the color. Some people use 2 to 3 colors, but 2 colors is really standard. So it's important for you to have this ready before you start to build your website. So create that logo with ChatGPT is going to give you something really great. And when it comes out, anything you don't want on that logo ChatGPT has created for you, please tell it, please remove this sign from the logo, or remove this word from the logo. Do you understand? If you want to replace with something else, you say replace and replace with this. So this is important. So the first thing we said, purpose and audience. The second thing, sitemap, which is the number of pages. The third thing, the brand kit. And then the fourth thing, the content and copy. Words for every page, written or drafted. Also, the great thing about this is that you come with a few words that you have, your vision, your mission, the assignment, what you want to really change, transform, what you are offering. When you are dealing with non-profit organizations, or you're dealing with a business, or dealing with a church, the languages are different. So if you're dealing with an organization, you are offering something to the world. You understand? But a church building a website might just want to, is trying to save souls, is trying to impact lives, and their language will be different. If you are someone who is into impact work, NGO, non-profit, your own language also is different. We are here to serve the underprivileged children of BENUE State through education, through offering them free education or scholarships. We are here to make sure that no child goes to bed hungry. Do you see this? So this is part of your vision, your mission, your aims, your objectives, what you want to achieve. So put these words together, and AI can help you blow up this. If there are certain parts that you need to blow up, it will help you blow up. But your vision, your mission statement is constant for everyone to see. This is very important, and I believe that we're going to see a few websites to show us what I'm saying. And then number 5, images and media. Photos, screenshots, icons. So I when I was building the Nehemiah School of Influence and National Transformation, and then my NGO, when I was building the website a few months ago, one of the things I recalled out of my sleep was the fact that in 2008, I had visited an NGO, and we took pictures and had built a blog the next year. And I went back to begin to search the net, on Google, to find this website, because I didn't even really remember the name. But thank God I found it. And then I was able to get some pictures I had uploaded then from there to put it in this present website that I've built now. So it's also important for you to have those assets, from your business, from your NGO. It's important for you to have these assets also. So you need photos, you need when you go to these organizations, like banks, you see the founder, you see the executive directors there. So for you, it might just be you running that organization. It might just be a business, a one-man or two-man company. So you have photos of programs that you've done. The world sees that, oh, this teaching, this training has gone on. This is what this organization has done so far. So you are putting out your footprints out there of the work that you have done. So somebody from any part of the world who has never encountered you can then see what you've done. If they want to support you, they support you. If it's for you to be invited to speak somewhere, you are invited to speak somewhere, and you are paid a huge sum of money. So this is important to note. And so the last thing on this, prepping before you build your website, is your domain name. What is the name that you want this website to bear? What is the name? What is the name? And the name has to be a name that no other person in the world has taken. So you have domain name. So you search online, who are the companies in the world that have this name? Because if a company in America, a company.
No, not you. They are not
Okay.
doing the
If
right
a
thing
company in
here.
the world has this that name, you cannot use the name because the web is really coordinated. So what is the name that you want to use? And he has to be quite short, not too long. You can make it long. So you might have to be able to cut it short, so that you can take the number, and then people can also remember what you what your website, the name of your website. This is very, very important. So these are the 6 things that you need to prepare. So tell me in the charts, if you're following, tell me in the chat one thing that you've gotten from today. It's very important that I know that you're following and that this is interactive. Tell me one thing, just in a minute. Tell me one thing that you've learned today.
That's one person that
Can
has
I
not
see you
left
type in the
this room.
chat?
I'm following you.
Yes.
Mr. Pepper Slow TV, I am following. Branding is key. Is that what you have learned?
Great. Great. All right. So when it comes to purpose and audience, I'm just going to run through this. Answer this before opening any tool because they shape every decision after. The first is, what is the website for? Is it for showcase work? Is it to sell a service? Is it to enroll students? Is it to collect donations? What is this website for? The second thing is, who is the main visitor? Parents, client, funders, students. Who is the main visitor you are expecting on that website? The third thing around purpose and audience is, what's the one action you want them to take? Do you want them to call you? Do you want them to register? Do you want them to buy from you? Do you want them to message you? What is the one thing you want, the action you want to happen on the website? So you're not building a website just for building sake. You're building because you want to reach people and you want people to reach you and know what you are doing. The fourth thing around purpose and audience is, what tone fits your brand? Is it formal, warm, bold, minimal? What tone fits your brand? Do you understand? Certain things I'm going to say tonight, you have to go and type in ChatGPT. This is how I grow. This is how I learn. Everything, almost everything I've learned with AI today, I learned on my own through self-learning. So it's really, really possible. It's really possible. So, for instance, you have to go to AI and said, when it comes to purpose and audience, talking about what tone fits my brand, formal, warm, bold, or minimal. What does this really mean? And AI is going to explain it to you. AI is going to explain it to
Please,
you. Do you understand?
hold on.
So,
Miss Comfort, please, a second.
yes.
Mr. Yuhin Nastasia, we're talking about website. It practically means you have not been following up. We're talking about website development, and you're talking about what you learn is how to produce a book with AI. This is not a book session, this is a website session. If you're just joining, please. Oh, Jesus. If you're just joining, please just go through the comment section. You can follow from there. But we're going far, we can't go back. Thank you.
All
Please
right, that's
continue.
great. All right, that's an icebreaker. We needed it definitely. So you're going to say,
Yeah.
I'm building a website for my organization. We bake cakes, and its purpose is for this. The main visitor is this, and the one action I want is to suggest a homepage structure. So the sitemap, you have home, about. You have home, which is a first impression plus clear call to action. Your sitemap, your home, the homepage. That's the first thing people see on your website. The first page people see on your website. The first impression. If people open your website, the first thing they see determines if they go on to open other pages or not. So the first impression matters, plus your clear call to action. What do you want the people to do? Do you want them to apply for a course? Do you want them to sign up for a course? Do you want them to buy that shoe or that bag? Do you want them to buy that book? Do you want them to invite you to speak at their occasion? What do you want them to do? You must define that in the homepage. Number two, about who you are, your story, your credibility. I started this class this morning by saying that I've written 15 books, and most of been without AI, because I started my first books was launched in 2008. Most of it had been without AI, so I have to put out that credibility and the story and the journey that I've been through over the last almost 20 years plus. So then the third thing is services and programs. services and programs, what you offer in plain language. If you are you have a non-profit, for you, you are visiting IDP camps, you are sponsoring people in school who need an education but can't afford it. Do you see this? If you are someone who is trying to get people to get into relationship the right way so that they build a successful family, they enter into the right marriage and build a successful family, it has to be there. This is what I am offering. This is very, very important. And then if you're someone who you speak to people, and through speaking you've transformed so many lives, you've impacted knowledge, you have to put it in plain language. This is why I want to come to your school to equip your teachers, to empower them, to train them to become exceptional teachers that raise exceptional students. Put out the offer clearly, very simple. If you're an artist, if you're a caterer, who an event planner, you have to put out these offers very, very early. And then the fourth thing, gallery and portfolio proof. Your gallery and portfolio has to have your proof. My website, when you go there, you see the school outreaches I've done, you see the work I've done with the NGO, you see the schools I've gone to. Do you understand? Everything, when you log into that website, you see everything there that I have done. Almost everything, not everything, but almost everything is there. So your gallery, portfolio, the proof that you've done this work, the photos, past work, testimonials. You have to get people that you have worked, that you served, who have paid for your service, or who have benefited freely from your service. For instance, if we are running this class again, when next we are running it, and advertising for people to sign up, we're able to say to a few students from this class to say, please record a 30 seconds or a 1 minute video to talk about your experience of the AI user to AI powered creators, the experience, the transformation, and in that video, tell people why they should join the next training. You see this. So it's important to have that testimonials too, if you can get it in words and then in videos. And then the contact, your form, the phone number of the organization, your email of the organization, the social media links of the organization. You go to the footer of many organizations, you see their YouTube button, you see their Facebook button, you see their Instagram button. People are just easily able to reach you. So it's very important. So that's the site map. And then the logo, of course, PNG files with transparent background plus a square icon version. It's very important. Your brand colors, one main, one accent, one neutral. Then the font, a heading font and a body font. I told you every book, the headers have one font, the body has one font, and then your tagline, one line that says what you do. If you, the tagline that I use for almost everything that I do is from one life to a nation, because I believe that one life is transformed. It gets to 2 life, 3 life, and that's how a nation and a community is being transformed. And then the content and copy for every page, a headline and one sentence summary for the homepage. Number 2, your bio or organization story. 3 to 5 sentences is enough to start. Then number 3, a short description for each service or program that you offer. If you offer speaking, if you offer baking and catering, if you offer teaching, if you offer non-profit services, 1, 2 to 3, a short description for every service that you offer. It's important to state it there. And then 2 to 3 testimonials or proof points if you have them. And contact details, your phone, email address, social media handles.
Well done.
And social media handles. And then we talked about the images and media. If you go to some website, you see the hero image. That's the image at the top. Sometimes it's the picture. It's almost always the picture of the person who created the website, if it's a personal website, because they're personal website and they're organizational websites.
Excuse me, ma. It's like you guys are sleeping on the comment section. It's not motivating. The source of motivation for this training is your engagement on the comment section, okay? The person training you needs to be motivated. You need to give her something to drink. So please, I need to see your engagement on the comment section. So that as she is training and she's seeing your engagement, she can be motivated to do more. Except you want to generate a website and then you'll be seeing monkey and babu at the website later in the after the training.
All right, we're back now. So the hero image, the first image at the top, that you see. Some people use the logo of the organization. Some people use their own image, their own picture there at the top is called the hero image. As you log in, that is the first image you see. Some people is the logo of the organization. Some people use even maybe an outreach, but it has to be a bold image at the top. It's called the hero image. That is a one strong photo or graphic for the homepage top. And then you have team and headshot photos, clear, well lit, consistent style. If you have a team, if you go to the website of secondary schools, of primary schools, of schools, you see the photos of their teachers as team members. You see if you run an organization like banks, you see the photos of some staff. This is very, very important. And then the work samples, screenshots, book covers, event photos, past projects that you have done. There has to be a footprint. So past projects that you have done. Do we have video on the website? Do you have video on the website? We are going to send you some links to look at the examples, some links that you visit to look at the examples that we are saying, because I can't share my screen. Do you understand this? Then icons for services or feature lists, simple and consistent. Can you hear me? Someone says they can't hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Okay. All right, choosing and buying. I think we're almost done, and then we'll see how we can take a few practicals. Choosing and buying a domain name. Your site can go live on a free Netlify address first. The custom domain is optional and added later. Your site can go live first on a free Netlify address first. So we talked about pick a name, short, easy to spell, matches your brand, avoid hyphens if possible. Avoid hyphens if possible. So short, easy to spell, matches your brand. Number two, check availability, which I said before. You have to search on a register like Namecheap, GoDaddy, or Who Go Host. Namecheap, GoDaddy, or Who Go Host. You have to check availability on those websites. How can you make your website go viral? You can make your website go viral, sharing it with people, and then running ads also, and then search engine optimization. There's something that is called SEO. We can't hear you. Are you speaking? Can I go on? I can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't still hear you. Can I go ahead and teach? Okay. We can't hear you. We still can't hear you. Can I go ahead? Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me? You can hear me. Can you hear the facilitator? Okay. Let me just go on since we can't hear her until she's able to fix whatever it is. Yes. Please give me a minute. Okay, I think I'll just go ahead since we can't hear you. Um, okay, I'll go on. All right. So we're going to use Claude to build our website. From the beginning, what did we say we'll do? We describe the website. Describe your site and paste your assets. You describe your site and paste your assets. You open Claude, type on the charts. You open Claude, type on the charts, and describe your site on Claude. As you type, don't let it go in. Attach the photos, attach the videos, attach the things that you need to attach, say everything you want to say, and then you hit go, and it goes to help you begin to build your website. So what I can really do for this class, there's one thing I can really do for this class is to be able to do a short screenshot, a short screen record of what I'm talking about, and then post it in the group. If our host allows that, at the end of the class, it's something that I could do a screen record as I'm trying to build a fictional website on Claude. We can hear you, ma. We can hear you. Yes, Claude, we have the free and paid version. Literally everything I've done on Claude has been the free version. The free version is very, very powerful because the paid version is quite a lot. I think 48,000 a month or thereabout. So the free version is powerful on its own. So you could go start with the free version. So we'll do that screen record and paste it. So don't worry about that. And then you choose, you buy the domain name. You have .org, that's .org. You have .com, which is .com. You have .com.ng. You have .org.ng. A custom domain name goes for between 15,000 and 20,000 for a year. When you build a website, if you want a custom domain name that says .com or .org, not .netlify, that custom domain name is between 15,000 to 20,000 to attach that there. And what Netlify does for you is to help you host your website, is to help you host your website. Is to help you, so you could say to Claude, build me a single page website using my brand kit colors, black and white, and this content sessions should be hero, about, services, contact form, clean, modern, mobile friendly. You can see an example prompt to build this website now. Build me a single page website using my brand kit, which is forest green and white. And this content, which is, you paste the content there. The sessions should be hero, about, services, contact form, clean, modern, mobile friendly. This is very, very important. Please try to type in the chat. That is one way of learning. That's one way of learning. And so before tonight, your preview checklist is: one, purpose and audience written down in one sentence; two, sitemap, the list of pages you need; three, your logo, brand colors, and font saved in one folder; four, rough content notes for every page, because you know that your contact page, your about page, we have different information, right? Your hero page will have different information. So this is very important. And then five, photos and images ready and renamed clearly. And six, a short list of 2 to 3 possible domain names. You can create a Google folder and save all these things in one document and pick it up and upload to Claude. Do you understand this? So is there any question tonight? So far, do you have a question? Please ask. Yes, you need to practice this technique. Claude is Claude. That's Claude. And then you have Namecheap. Namecheap is Name, cheap, Cheap. Namecheap is together. That's where you search out whether the domain name has been used before. That's where you search out whether the domain name has been used before. What is the name of the hosting website? Hosting website is Netlify. Netlify. What happens with Netlify is that the website you generate from Claude, you are going to upload it to Netlify. And this is also an assignment for everyone to go search out, to go advance this knowledge. Everything I've given you now, you could have paid thousands of dollars for it. That's the truth. Everything I've given you now, you could have paid thousands of naira for it, but you're getting it for free. It has given you a background, the simple background that you can go build on. Yes, Git big hub too is very important. Can it be relaunched on another host? I think so. If you have the file, it can be relaunched on another host. Yes, GitHub, but Netlify is quite very simple. Netlify is quite very simple, like Claude too. Netlify, 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 Netlify. When building a website with AI, domain and host are there subscribed. You must get a domain name. You must get a Netlify will host the website for you. That's why you're uploading to Netlify. You must get a domain name. The name. Some people use the name of the organization, but shorten it because the full name of your organization might be too long. You understand? So you shorten it, maybe abbreviation. Some people use abbreviation. Netlify, N, not L. Netlify. So the purpose of a domain name. Yes, we can hear you. The purpose of a domain name is to give you your own uniqueness. Do you understand? In the world, we have .org, we have .com. is professionalism. It shows that you are professional. It gives you trust. People can trust you because if you cannot spend 15 to 20,000 to get a domain name that lasts you a year, a lot of organizations will not trust you. So it's important for you. You are getting a website from Claude, building a website from Claude for free. You are hosting on Netlify, which is a very powerful host provider to for free. So, in the first, second month, you might not pay for a domain name, but it's good that you have it in your plan that over the next 3 months, if I save 5,000 per month, I'm going to be able to buy a domain name. Do you understand this? So you have to put it in your plan. It will make people to trust you more.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
we are here
Mrs.
to answer. Thank you.
All right, taking questions. We're taking questions, please. Your questions should come up. This is the most simplest way to design a website. A lot of people go through stress every time trying to
Hmm.
set up websites for their companies and all of that. Sometimes it's not even reliable website managers. I think I had similar issues this year. I think I'm learning a lot from this. You guys don't have questions? Drop your questions, please. Genesis. Don't worry.
You once you upload your prompts. Remember, you're writing your prompt on Claude. The prompt, you're uploading images. You're telling it what to do to create you the number of sites that you want. You want a hero page, you want a contact page, you want the about page. Sometimes you even say you want the sales page.
Turned on. Okay. Turn that on again. Let me use here. Miss Comfort, can you hear me? Miss Comfort, can you hear me? Why not be showing your screen? Are you not typing? Have you not been jotting down? If you're not jotting down, you're not understanding this. How would you understand the live screen?
All right. All
What
right.
like okay,
Thank you. Thank you.
you're about to show us how to make the website.
You have to do ads. You have to share your websites. There's something called SEO. That's another talk of for another day. SEO, search engine optimization. There are words that are used whether you're creating a script, an article, or a website that makes your post go viral. So you have to be able to also search. There are professionals that do that, but you also have to be able to search online to say, this is the area, this is my business, I'm creating a website. What are some of the words that you think that I can add to my website, to the description, to the articles on my website that can help me go viral? Literally, we have AI just our palm to be able to type anything now. So just go SEO, the short is SEO, search engine optimization, to be able to optimize searching for your website. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
You with
Netlify for
10K
web
subscribers,
hosting.
you can connect.
So you have a domain name for trust and professionalism. Trust and professionalism. That's why you have a domain name. Uniqueness. So once you upload, somebody was asking a question before I went off. Once you upload your prompt on Claude, once you write your prompt and upload all the things that you need, your logo and everything, tell it the brand colors, then Claude generates your website in a document form, in a zip folder, and gives it to you. You sit there, you click on it, you download it, it enters into your phone or your laptop. Then you go into the Netlify website and then upload it. But you have to, I think, open an account with Netlify, but it's a very simple process. So this is, we have to go back and do the work. When you learn like this, you go back and do the work and do the research. Put it into
I don't know
Claude,
what's
put
wrong
it
with
into
this phone.
ChatGPT. I learned about building a website today. I learned about hosting it on Netlify today. Can you put me through a bit more? So you expand your wealth of knowledge. It's very, very important.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Comforts. That was a very training.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
What's the time?
I think it's 6:53.
Five, yeah, 6:50.
Okay, the time is 6:53, which is few minutes to 7. Because the training. So if you have further questions on the comment section, please ask. So we have a few minutes to respond to your questions. Meanwhile, some of you were requesting that she drops video or drop screenshots on the comment. Have you seen where a screenshot or video can be dropped on the comment section? Because me, I have seen. Notwithstanding, she's going to generate a professional video on her page, and the only way you can access that video is by subscribing to her channel. I'm personally going to give you the, and only those who meet up to the requirements are those that will get access to, because that video is going to be on a private video.
Yeah.
Being on, you follow the requirements given, then you can
Mhm.
access the video and get all the records, your practical illustration of how to design your website, what she has taught. If you like, when it is dropped and I drop the instructions, follow it. Be waiting on the comment sections. You definitely will not get anything on the comment, because you can't drop anything on the comment section. So that's that. I want to thank you so much, Madam Comfort. Your wealth of knowledge is really, and for
Thank
everybody who
you.
joined today, you guys, I believe you have learned a lot from morning to this evening, and what you have learned is a multi-million naira wealth of knowledge that can practically transform your life. It's not about being trained here to be trained. You don't activate it after the training. You don't
Yeah.
practicalize it, and you don't think money from it. Makodi, let's take Makodi as a state, or BENUE State in general, as a state that you actually use this wealth of knowledge from the first day of this class till this second day of the class to make a lot of sustainable income. But they said everyone is called but choosing. So to those who are choosing, who are to learn, who are ready to activate what they have learned, like I said, after the training, we're going to develop, create a group
Mm.
into those platforms, give you other information, still connect you to several other lives where you will be enhancing and practicalizing your knowledge. And whenever you have difficulty, come back to the mentorship group chat and we will be there to give you information that would guide you. If not for anything, this training should be very effective training. But thank God for
Mhm.
Dr. Shadrach Tayila Ukuma. His good heart is speaking out for him. So what's the time already? All right. I have 33 people on the live and I have 33 like I don't
Oh
understand why is it 33 like? I'm
wow.
expecting to be seeing 20 likes. You guys don't want me to fault anybody. I'm looking for who to use as a scapegoat and
Wow.
all right. Thank you so much, Madam Comfort. We'll have the rest of the conversation.
All right. Thank you so
All
much
right,
for
everybody,
having me. I really,
please.
really appreciate. And I can't see them in the
Yeah, you're
comments
welcome.
saying thank you to the host. She said you're going to get more videos. It's more work on her, it's more work on me. And there's nobody appreciating in the comment section. Are you people there or you're cooking beans? What's happening? Can
I'm
you
taking
just send
this
your best
immediately.
emoji
It is no
for
longer
our host?
available.
Wow. Everywhere is quiet. Why?
No, they don't. I don't
Thank
think
you
they
so
need the
much.
video. Even this
Yeah.
particular video, I'm not sure they need it. they will do the right thing. They will
They
listen.
will. They will. They will. Thank you
This
so much for having me.
service comments. Now they are commenting. This is eye service. Don't believe this kind of comment. When you are supposed to comment, you didn't comment. When you hear the fault, you are commenting.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad to be here. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
How are you for body? Una bye bye
Okay.
tomorrow.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
All right, ma. Thank you so. I'm still live. Hold